Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. This is Ashu and today we will discuss very important current affairs of 23rd of November 2021. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs. So watch this video till last. But I am requesting you all the students that you have to download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. After that, log in with the email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But how we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily, you will see three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, you will receive three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Most important section is the monthly, and we are providing 4 type of PDFs. One is detail, second is question and answer format, third is best 100 current affair, that is also provided in the form of question and answer, and fourth one is pocket PDF. It means 2-liners and the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you so that you can revise these current affairs in quick format before your exam. But to enhance your performance further, we are providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. It means if you want to cover one particular topic, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, we are providing 3 things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section. But all these 3 things are only related to banking and economy. And you can attempt this quiz only on our application on monthly basis. If you want to cover all the past current affair of 2021 just from single PDF, then you can use this exam PDF. We are providing detailed budget and economic survey. Expected question and answer will be provided to you so that you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are appearing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing you state current affair, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. You have to just download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. After that, log in with the email ID, then click on this Crack Current Affair section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But if you are a new student, you are just starting your preparation, then I am advising you to subscribe for 2 years. And we are providing 10% extra discount on both subscriptions if you use this code ASH10. And if you have any query, you can email us or you can call us on this number or email ID. So let's start today's session, that is 23rd of November 2021. And first of all, you have to like this video, you have to share this video as maximum as possible, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. And you can join our Telegram group from the description box link. Here is the first question in the most important section. Who has been appointed as the permanent chief executive officer of the International Cricket Council? So the important keyword here is International Cricket Council. So answer of this question is very simple. Earlier he was appointed as a temporary CEO of this organization, but now he is appointed as the permanent CEO of this organization. And answer of this question is Jeff Allardyce. So answer of this question is C. So you have to remember Geoff or Jeff or Geoff Allardyce or Allardyce has replaced Manu Sahni. Earlier this position was with Manu Sahni. So you have to remember who had resigned from his position in July 2021. And from July 2021 to November 2021, this Jeff or Geoff Allardyce was the temporary CEO, or you can say interim CEO of this organization. And he was awarded permanent CEO for his successful execution of ICC T20 World Cup 2021. And Geoff Allardyce is a former Australian first-class cricketer and administrator who served as the ICC General Manager Cricket for 8 years. It means he already served in the ICC as a General Manager, and he was served for the 8 years. And you can also remember recently Sourav Ganguly was appointed as the chairman of ICC Men's Cricket Committee. This is again very, very important. And recently you can also remember that ICC expanded the total participation teams in the T20 World Cup because from the current 16 team format to 20 team format they changed. In 2024, 2026, 2028 and 2030, 20 teams will play in the T20 match. So you have to just remember in the T20 World Cup, now 16 teams played, but in the next, or you can say from 2024, 20 teams will play. And who will be the permanent CEO? Permanent CEO will be the Geoff Allardyce. So moving to next question, you can also see here the picture of Geoff Allardyce as a permanent CEO. Now we are moving to next question. Which city became India's cleanest city under the Swachh Survekshan 2021 awards? So most important keyword here is Swachh Survekshan 2021 awards. And recently our President Ramnath Kovind ji facilitated these awards of the cleanest city of India at the Swachh Amrit Mahotsav, which was hosted as a part of the Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0 by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. It means Hardeep Singh Puri ji. And the award ceremony was organized to recognize the work done for the Swachhta or cleanliness by towns, by cities, states, union territories under various initiatives of the Swachh Bharat Mission Urban. And more than 300 awards were given under various categories. So that's why this question is the most important, and you have to remember for the fifth consecutive time, Indore in Madhya Pradesh was awarded as the title of India's cleanest city under Swachh Survekshan 2021 award. And Surat is on the second place, Surat is in Gujarat, and Vijayawada is on the third place, Vijayawada is in Andhra Pradesh. So remember, both bagged the second and the third spots respectively in the more than 1 lakh population category, because there are so many categories like more than 1 lakh, less than 1 lakh, 10 to 40 lakh, more than 40 lakh, 3 to 10 lakh. So there are so many categories. So you have to just remember the first one is the city category, and it is in less than 1 lakh category and more than 1 lakh category. So there are two categories which are very important. So we were talking about the more than 1 lakh category. So if you see this Swachh Survekshan 2021 award, Indore bags the title of India cleanest city, and it is for fifth time. You have to remember it is for fifth time, and it is for more than 1 lakh population, Indore, Surat and Vijayawada. These are the top three cities. But if we are talking about like less than 1 lakh population, then three cities. One is Vita or Vita, next is Lonavala, and third one is the Sansvad or Sansvad. So these cities, all these three cities are basically belongs to Maharashtra. This is a unique thing, and bagged the first, second and the third position respectively in India cleanest city under the less than 1 lakh population category. So again, this is very, very important. And you can remember Swachh Survekshan 2021 award, Maharashtra bagged the highest number of awards, like total 92 awards out of 300 awards. And second rank goes to Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh bagged 67 awards. Maximum awards won by Maharashtra state. And you can also remember that this Swachh Survekshan is an annual survey of cleanliness, hygiene and sanitation in cities and towns across India. And it was launched as a part of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, which aimed to make India clean and free of open defecation by 2nd of October 2019. So first survey, or it was started in the year of 2016, so that we can achieve this open defecation by the year of 2019 on the Gandhi's birthday, that is 2nd of October. So there are so many categories. I already told you, like 1 lakh to 3 lakh population, 3 to 10, 10 to 40, more than 40 cantonment, and there are so many categories. But you can also remember in the states category, the best performing state is Jharkhand. This is most important, and I will ask this question again in the next videos. Most, and the you can say best performing state is Jharkhand. Second rank goes to Haryana. Third rank goes to Goa. But these states belongs to the category under which less than 100 urban local bodies are there. Less than 100 urban local bodies are there. If examiner is asking about more than 100 urban local bodies are there, then answer of this question is Chhattisgarh, and Chhattisgarh is on the third consecutive year. This Chhattisgarh state won this award for the third consecutive year, and second goes to Maharashtra, third goes to Madhya Pradesh. So you have to remember these categories, and I am telling you the only 4 categories you have to remember, because these are very important. Population more than 1 lakh, then top city is Indore. Population less than 1 lakh, then top city is Vita in Maharashtra. Top state, if examiner is asking about more than 100 urban local bodies, then it is Chhattisgarh, and less than urban local bodies, then it is Jharkhand. And Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand both are sharing boundaries. So that's why it is very, very important, so that you can remember this very easily. So remember, moving to next section, it is our very important section, but you have to like this video, you have to share this video, you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform, and join a Telegram group from the description box link. Here is the question. Who won inaugural Qatar Grand Prix 2021? So first time this Grand Prix was held in Qatar. So that's why it is the inaugural Qatar Grand Prix 2021. But again, this is the 7th win and 102nd win overall, but 7th win in 2021. And this player is Lewis Hamilton. So answer of this question is B. So Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton, who belongs to Britain or you can say United Kingdom, won the inaugural edition of Qatar Grand Prix 2021, and second rank goes to Max Verstappen, who was basically challenging you can say Lewis Hamilton, and Red Bull Racing driver Max Verstappen belongs to Netherlands and he secured second position. So this marks the 102nd victory of Lewis Hamilton in Formula 1 racing and 7th win in 2021. But you have to remember, in September 2021, Lewis Hamilton became the first Formula 1 driver in the history to reach 100 wins after winning the Russian Grand Prix. Examiner can ask that what is the name of this Grand Prix in which Lewis Hamilton cleared or completed 100 you can say Formula 1 racings. Then this is Russian Grand Prix. And Lewis Hamilton registered back-to-back victories because recently he won the Brazilian Grand Prix. We already covered this question. Brazil Grand Prix or Brazilian Grand Prix also won by the Lewis Hamilton. So total 7. Like you can say Bahrain is there. First race he won in 2021 was Bahrain Grand Prix. Next is Portuguese. Next is Spanish. Next is British. He belongs to Britain, so remember this. And Russian Grand Prix, in which he completed 100 Grand Prix, and Brazilian. So these are the 6 already he won, and 7th one is the Qatar Grand Prix. And all these formula races are basically organized by Federation International the Automobile, FIA, and its headquarters is in Paris, France. And who is the president? President is Jean Todt. So remember this information, this is very, very important. So you can see here the picture of Lewis Hamilton, who won Qatar Grand Prix. This is the 102nd Grand Prix won by Lewis Hamilton. Next question is, who wrote a book, Conversations, India's leading art historian engages with 100 themes and more. So you have to just remember the keyword of this question, and keyword of this question is this, Conversations. This is the name of the book. And this is written by distinguished art historian and Padam awardee Brajendra Nath Goswami. It means I am talking about B.N. Goswami. So answer of this question is C, who has authored a new book on Indian art titled Conversations. And the book explores the art of calligraphy, Indian paintings, especially the Marunal paintings, very famous, and other things related to the art and painting. And the government of India has honored him with the Padam Shri in 1998, Padam Bhushan in 2008 for his contribution to the literature and education. So just remember, B.N. Goswami, who wrote a book which is named as Conversation, and this book is related to Indian art and painting, especially the art of calligraphy, Indian painting, and all the things which are related to art and painting. B.N. Goswami, very distinguished art historian and Padam awardee. He received 2 Padam awards. One is Padam Shri in 1998. Next is Padam Bhushan in 2008. Just remember. So you can also see here, Brajendra Nath Goswami is a professor of art history at the Punjab University, Chandigarh. In this book, B.N. Goswami explores a wide range of subjects on or around the arts. So just remember, this book is related to arts. Moving to next question. Australia officially become a part of a new nuclear-powered submarine defense alliance with which country? Again, it is very important because Australia officially become a part of new nuclear-powered submarine defense alliance with the United Kingdom as well as United States of America. So answer of this question is both A and B. Why with these 2 countries? Because it is a first agreement on a technology signed by the 3 countries after the formation of defense alliance between the 3 countries. And this defense alliance is known as AUKUS. A stands for Australia, UK stands for Britain or United Kingdom, US stands for United States of America. And through this agreement, the 3 countries will also share technologies like you can say artificial intelligence, quantum physics, unspecified undersea capabilities and other things. These countries will share all these techniques to Australia. So you can see here, US, Australia, UK sign a nuclear deal, and it is for the nuclear sub-alliance. And under this deal, Australia will be provided with 8 nuclear-powered submarines capable of stealthy and the long-range missions. And these 8 nuclear-powered submarines will be provided by United States of America and United Kingdom. So this is very important. And the agreement will allow the countries to share and exchange naval nuclear propulsion information. So this is a trilateral security pact between the 3 countries, and it was signed between September 2021. In September 2021, these 3 countries formed a group which is known as AUKUS. And the first major initiative would be to deliver a nuclear powered submarine fleet to Australia, and total 8 are there. And the nuclear powered submarines will give Australia naval heft in the Pacific, where China has particularly aggressive. And while the US and Britain already have the capability for this decades, but Australia has never had a nuclear submarine. So that's why 8 nuclear submarines will be provided to Australia under this deal. So just remember, this is very, very important. And remember, this group AUKUS was formed in September 2021. And who are the 3 countries? I already told you. Moving to next question. National Health Mission of which state or union territory received an award under the Digital Health category under the 4th Digital Transformation Summit and Awards 2021? So this is one of the lengthiest question you can see here, but you have to remember the keyword. This is the 4th Digital Transformation Summit and Awards 2021, and these awards were given to appreciate and recognize the efforts and the initiative of the central government as well as the state government towards the digital India. And there are so many themes, like you can see here digital health category, you can see smart cities, smart villages, urban governance, digital education according to the national education policy, digital security, and so many themes are there. But national health scheme of which state or union territory received this award under the digital health category? And this is Jammu and Kashmir. So answer of this question is A. So you have to see here, National Health Mission Jammu and Kashmir received award for the Swasthya Nidhi Survey application, which was launched by Jammu Kashmir government at the 4th Digital Transformation Award Summit. And you can see here, this is the 4th Digital Transformation Summit and Awards, which was titled as Towards Integrated Digital Health Infrastructure, and Jammu Kashmir Swasthya Nidhi Survey application, which was launched by Jammu and Kashmir government. And this National Health Mission Jammu and Kashmir received this award under the digital health category, you have to remember. And this is very important application for the Jammu and Kashmir, like Swasthya Nidhi Survey application, because this project had helped the administration at the district level, block level, and village level. It means you can say at the local level to contain the risk and allocation of resources at all levels. That's why this is very important. And this application used a digital approach to track suspicious COVID-19 patients and to take timely action so that COVID-19, we can tackle the COVID-19 in early stage. And even you can also remember the state of Himachal Pradesh also become a winner for the project digital health approach for non-communicable diseases prevention. So Himachal Pradesh also won this award, but Himachal Pradesh won under the digital health approach for non-communicable diseases prevention. But the most important here is the Jammu and Kashmir. So you have to remember the Lieutenant Governor or the Lieutenant Governor is Manoj Sinha. So just remember the name. And you can also remember very important national park is there, Kishtwad National Park, very important. And after Kishtwad, you can also remember Gulmarg Wildlife Sanctuary is there, very famous. Slim Ali National Park is also there, very important. So one is Dachigam National Park is also there. So Dachigam is very famous. So these all are in Jammu and Kashmir, but don't confuse it with Hemis National Park. Hemis National Park is in Ladakh. Next question, a book titled Resolved, Uniting Nations in a Dividing World is an autobiography of whom? So very simple question. If you read this question very carefully, like this is Uniting Nations in a Dividing World. It means I am talking about very important organization which is named as United Nations. And if you can eliminate these options, you can very easily eliminate, because one of the option is basically the former you can say head of the United Nations, and this was Ban Ki-moon. So answer of this question is D. Say book titled Resolved, Uniting Nations in a Dividing World is an autobiography of former United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon. And he belongs to which country? He belongs to South Korea, you can remember, and he served as the 8th Secretary General of United Nations, and he served two terms like for 5 years first and 5 years for second, from 2007 to 2016. It means totally he served for 10 years and he was the 8th Secretary General of United Nations, and name is Ban Ki-moon. And this book is published by HarperCollins, so you have to also remember the publisher here is important. And it consists of life experiences and challenges that the author faced in the life, and elaborates his tenure in the United Nations, this 10-year tenure in the United Nations. And it accounts for the policies taken by the United Nations Peace and Development and Human Rights Mission in conflicted areas in Central Asia, especially in you can say Iran, in North Korea and other countries. So just remember, he belongs to South Korea, and there are very famous book which was you can say authored by Ban Ki-moon. One is like Building a Better Future, Building a Better Future for All, Time of Test, very famous book. Time of Test is written by Ban Ki-moon. Era of Opportunities, this book is also written by Ban Ki-moon. And Building a Better Future for All, I already told you. So these are the books which were written by Ban Ki-moon. So just remember, the Resolved book is also written by Ban Ki-moon. Next, Ministry of Science and Technology will set up 30 science, technology and innovation hubs for Dash by end of 2022. It means it is specially dedicated to which type of category? And this is for the scheduled tribe. Just very simple question. Just remember the question as same as in slide. So Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is Union Minister of Ministry of Science and Technology, has announced that center will set up 30 special technology and innovation hubs across India for the scheduled tribes by the end of 2022 for their overall socio-economic development. So these type of science, technology and innovation hubs are aimed to promote scientific talent among the tribal communities. And even 20 out of 75 already proposed this science, technology, innovation hubs, especially for the SC and STs, already been established by the Department of Science and Technology. And even Dr. Jitendra Singh also launched Tech NEEV. So just remember, in Hindi it is like written as NEEV at the rate 75 as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, or you can say 75 year of celebration of Indian independence. So this is a new kind of initiative, and it is a year-long celebration highlighting the impact of science and technology and innovation in empowering the community for creating equitable, inclusive economic growth. Just showcase the achievements of the government, what government did for the science and technology for these type of the communities like scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes. So just remember, Tech NEEV is an initiative related to science and technology. It is a 1 year long, 75-hour program, and it is a 1 year long celebration highlighting the impact of science and technology and innovation. So just very simple question again, you have to just remember the question as same as in slide, and remember Union Minister of Science and Technology is Dr. Jitendra Singh. Moving to next question. Plato has announced the appointment of which cricketer as its brand ambassador? First of all, you have to remember the name of the company or the organization is Plato. Plato is a footwear brand for children. Just remember first of all this thing, footwear brand for children. And this company has announced appointment of Indian cricketer Rahul Dravid, who became the men's cricket coach recently, as its brand ambassador and the mentor. And the brand has announced the partnership along with the campaign featuring Dravid. I think you have already seen the ad, and the video campaign will be promoted across the brand's social media channels. And Plato shoes have 50% lower carbon footprint as compared to the average athletic shoes. So you can also see here Rahul Dravid, and Rahul Dravid recently become the men's cricket coach and as a brand ambassador of Plato and also a mentor of this brand. This brand was basically started recently in 2020. Next, Airbus Defence and Space, which is a company of Spain, has signed a contract with which company for manufacture of radar warning receiver or RWR. So very important, and this organization is very important because it is Indian government owned aerospace and defense electronics company, which is known as Bharat Electronics Limited. Answer of this question is C. And it is for the manufacture and supply of radar warning receiver and missile approach warning system. Just remember the question as same as in slide. So this is a part of Airbus offset commitment under the C-295 aircraft program of the government of India. So this contract with Airbus and Space, which is a Spain-based organization, is in line with the Make in India policy of India, and this is the biggest ever export order received by the Bharat Electronics Limited. Because according to Bharat Electronics Limited, the export order is worth rupees 93.15 million, like almost 700 crore rupees. So Bharat Electronics Limited will make this like a radar warning receiver and will be delivered to the Airbus Defence and Space. So this is just to become self-reliant India, and this is a one step ahead to become a you can say self-reliant India. And Bharat Electronics Limited is a Navratna PSU, Public Sector Enterprise, under the Ministry of Defence. Chairman and Managing Director is Anandi Ramlingam. Ramalingam. So just remember name if you can, but the headquarter is important. Headquarter is in Bengaluru, Karnataka. Bengaluru, Karnataka. So moving to next question, which bank launched second edition Mooh Band Rakho, Shut Your Mouth campaign? So first edition was also launched in the month of like you can say March or April, just to educate people about the COVID-19. But now this is another campaign and this is the second edition, Mooh Band Rakho. And this campaign is basically started by HDFC. And this is to increase awareness of all types of frauds and importance of being close-mouthed to ensure fraud prevention. And the campaign was launched as a part of the International Fraud Awareness Week, International Fraud Awareness Week of 2021, which was held between 14th of November to 20th of November 2021. And it is an annual observance of the International Fraud Awareness Week by the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. And HDFC Bank will conduct around 2,000 workshops in the next 4 months to educate the customers on how to prevent financial fraud. Just shut your mouth. When someone is asking about your PIN, your CVV number or your card number, then you have to just shut your mouth. So this is basically the campaign of HDFC, and they will conduct 2,000 workshops in the next 4 months to educate the customers to how to prevent financial frauds. Move to next question, and it is from picture. It is World Television Day, which was observed on 21st of November 2021. And it is to recognize the impact of television on decision making by highlighting the attention on conflicts, threats to peace especially and security, and its role in enhancing the major focus issues like economic and the social issues. And television, which represent a symbol for communication and globalization in the contemporary world, is the leading largest source of the video consumption. And you can also remember that who invented television. The very famous person is John Logie or Logie Baird. So John Baird, a Scottish inventor, electrical engineer and innovator, invented the first mechanical television. Which would you can say transmit pictures of objects in motion in 1924. So who invented? John Baird, mechanical TV in 1924. But after 3 years, you can say one person more. You can also remember the name is Philo Farnsworth. Philo Farnsworth. So this is the name, I think. An American inventor developed the first all-electronic television system. So first all-electronic television system was developed by Philo, and first mechanical television was invented in 1924 by John Baird. This question was asked in so many exams. So that's why very important. And even in India, you can remember that television was introduced in India on on 15th of September 1959 in Delhi, with the assistance of the UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. So in 1959, television introduced in India. So this is just a kind of information for you. Now we are moving to the important question section, but first of all, you have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you're new on this platform, and join a Telegram group from the description box link. Who inaugurated 24th Bengaluru Technological Summit? 24th Bengaluru Technological Summit. And this is inaugurated by our Vice President, and Venkaiah Naidu is currently the Vice President. So answer of this question is A. So you can see here Venkaiah Naidu, and it is Bengaluru Tech Summit, which was held between 17th to 19th of November 2021. What is the theme of this event? Theme is driving the next. You can see here theme is driving the next. This can be asked by examiner. And this year the event saw the virtual participation of Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison and Israel Prime Minister Naftali Bennett. So the main objective is to showcase the products developed by the startups firms from various sectors like information and technology, electronics, energy sector, healthcare, you can say agri-technology. So this is act as a link between various sectors. So this technological summit is basically a link between various sectors. And you can also remember that this Bengaluru Tech Summit 2021 saw participation from 30 countries. Including the first time participation like South African country participated first time, Vietnam and United Arab Emirates. Also, it saw the participation of Prime Minister Scott Morrison and Prime Minister Naftali Bennett. Even Australian Prime Minister also announced the establishment of Australia-India Centre of Excellence in Bengaluru. This is again very, very important. In Bengaluru, it will be established in Bengaluru. And Razor pay Harshil Mathur to head KDEM. KDEM stands for Karnataka Digital Economy Mission. Karnataka Digital Economy Mission, and one task force is established, and who will lead this task force? It is Harshil Mathur, who is the founder and CEO of this financial technological unicorn Razor Pay. And they will frame a roadmap towards the growth of startup industry and financial technology companies in Bengaluru especially. And one award was given like IT Ratna of Karnataka award. This is again very important, and Karnataka government awarded this IT Ratna of Karnataka award for 2021 during Bengaluru Tech Summit, where information technology major Infosys in IT exports in the above 10,000 crore category won this award. And even 20 other companies were also awarded during this session, but you have to remember one company which is awarded under the category of above rupees 10,000 crore category. So this organization won this award. So there are so many initiatives which were started during this event, but you have to remember the keyword here. The theme is driving the next. It is Bengaluru Tech Summit, and it is inaugurated by Venkaiah Naidu. And remember about Karnataka here, because it was happened in Karnataka. Governor is Thawarchand Gehlot. And there is a very famous city, Coorg. Coorg is nicknamed as Scotland of India. Scotland of India. Even Bengaluru is there, also known as Garden City of India. Garden City of India. So very important national parks are there. Like you can remember, Dandeli Tiger Reserve is there. Dandeli. Banerghatta National Park is there. Bandipur National Park is there. Very famous. Dandeli, Banerghatta, Bandipur. Kudremukh is there. Kudremukh National Park is very famous in Karnataka. Moving to next section, it is our one-liner important points. Here is the first point. World Fishery Day 2021 observed on the 21st of November. So it is to recognize the contribution of millions of fish farmers and the people involved with the fishery trade across globe. And the World Fishery Day aims to draw attention to the overfishing, habitat destruction, and other serious threats to the sustainability of our marine and the freshwater resources. And even you can also remember there is a goal of sustainable development, goal number 4, life below water, which deals with the goals to safeguard oceanic population. So this is SDG goal number 4. Total goals are 17 we have to achieve by the year of 2030. Next, Pakistani cricketer Usman Shinwari announced retirement from the test cricket, but I think so many students don't know about this player, because he made his international debut in 2013 and play only 17 ODIs, and he has only played one test match from the Pakistan against Sri Lanka in 2019. So that's why he was not very famous player. But you have to just remember the name Usman Khan Shinwari, and he belongs to Pakistan. Next, India's GDP to grow 7 to 7.5% in financial year 23, it means 22-23, Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister projections. So first of all, you have to remember who is currently the chairman of Economic Advisory Council. We recently covered this question. It is Bibek Debroy. Bibek Debroy, because Prime Minister recently reconstructed this Economic Advisory Council for 1 year. So that's why we already covered this question. But they projected 7 to 7.5% growth in the financial year 23, not for the financial year 22. They projected 5% for the financial year 22. Remember this. Both are very important because it is suggested by Economic Advisory Council. That's why it is important. And in financial year 21, India contracted by 7.3%. Next, Bulgarian President Rumen Radev wins second term. So again, just remember the name, the President of Bulgaria, Rumen Radev, who is 58 years old, won a second term for 5 years in the presidential runoff. But you can also remember Bulgaria's capital is Sofia and the currency is Bulgarian lev. Next, Abdullah Hamdok reappointed as the Sudan's Prime Minister. So Sudan's removed Prime Minister Abdullah basically Hamdok was reappointed after signing a political declaration to end the current political crisis. So he again became the Sudan's Prime Minister, and Sudan's capital is Khartoum. Very important place in you can say African continent. Why? Because White Nile and Blue Nile met at Khartoum. So the confluence took place at Khartoum in Sudan. So currency is Sudanese pound. Next, renewable wood-based products can help combat climate change. It is Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations released a new report titled as Forest Products in the Global Bioeconomy. And the report specially highlighted the forestry role in providing green solutions for the net zero future and the use of renewable wood-based products to combat climate change and to achieve the sustainable development goals by the year of 2030. So it is Food and Agriculture Organization. So now we are moving to the question of the day. What was the question of 21st and 22nd of November 2021? 2021, yes. The statutory definition of the term banking is given in which act? Very important question, especially for the banking students. And this banking definition is basically given under the Banking Regulation Act of 1949 under section 5. Under section 5 and under section subsection 5b. So you have to remember, under subsection b, under the section 5, this banking means accepting for the purpose of lending or investment of deposits of money from the public, repayable on demand or otherwise, and withdrawal by check, draft, other or otherwise. So just remember, this is given under the section 5 subsection b, the Banking Regulation Act of 1949. The banking definition is given under this act. Very important question. And now we are moving to the question of the day. Kisan Credit Scheme was formulated in which year? We recently covered this question, because when we covered this question, like Kisan Credit Card is now open for the fishery sector, also for the dairy sector farmers. So then I told you about this scheme, and this scheme was started in which year? You have to tell me in the comment box. If you don't know, then watch this lecture when I discuss about the KCC. Like in 19th or 20th, I discuss about this KCC. So I'm waiting your answer, but please like this video, please share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you're new on this platform, and join a Telegram group from the description box link. It is AffairsCloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section, definitely, but don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy, like this smiley. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.